To create a schema, I'm going to create a model classes over here. So right click new folder in a root directory, and I'm going to create a new folder called model. Inside this model, I'm going to create a new file called post pcapital.js. Okay, this is for post table in your database. Okay, I'm going to create a schema by using the Mongoose package, which we already have. So const mongoose equals require slash mongoose. Okay, and now we need to create a schema. So const, let me keep it as post schema. Schema is equals mongoose, not mongoose dot schema. Okay, open it, and here you need to pass a bunch of objects. Okay, first what we need to do for post, I need the title and the description and the date. So what I can do is I can type the title is the column name, and the data type it's going to be string, and the same way description, and that it's going to be string. Look at that, how easy it is. Just you need to give your column name and the data type what is going to be happen. Okay, in some cases we need to make sure that they are required, they need to be filled, they are not supposed to be an empty thing. So I need to make sure that one also. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to customize it a little bit. Instead of passing the data type over there, I'm going to create one more object for it, and the type, what is the data type, is going to be string, and then required is going to be true. Okay, so you need to do the same thing for your description also. So let me copy it from here and paste it over here. So now you can see that we successfully created a schema with two different columns, title and that's required, and description that's also required, both of them having a data type called string. And likewise I'm going to have a date also, because when that post is created we need to store that one, and this is going to be default. Okay, we are not going to pass this as a value, it's a default. Whenever it's inserting a new value in a database, it's use the current system date and time. So type, I'm going to keep the type as string only, string, and then I'm going to use the default value. So default, by default means by giving us a default, it will insert that value as a default value. So you are not supposed to pass it. Okay, you don't need to pass it. Okay, so I'm going to fetch the date object, and I'm going to fetch the current system date and time. Date not now, you are not supposed to pass it as a function, you need to pass it as a reference. If you're passing as a function, it will throws an error. Okay, and all after this I just need to export it. Unless or until if you're not exporting it, nothing will work. So exports is equals mongoose dot model. So to export your schema, so you need to use the model. Okay, so this is not the folder which is accessing here, it's a class which helps you to create a model in the MongoDB. Okay, so we are going to export the post. This is this file name. Okay, post. Okay, no, not we need to create a model name in your MongoDB. Either you can keep your file name as your table name in your MongoDB, or you can use a different name over here. So I'm just going to use it as posts, comma, post schema, or not post message. Where is it? Post schema. Here it is. So create a table called post in the database by using for this particular schema. Okay, so this will be created now. Okay, now all I need to do is I just need to uh, use a route. I need to create a route for this. Okay, so let me go back to the post.js. Let me delete it. Okay, now what I need to do is I need to import that particular schema over here. So import post is equals require double dot slash model slash post. By using this schema, we are going to send the post. So when the schema is triggered, that will create the table. If it's not there, if it is already there, it will opens the table and it will make sure that it will insert the data over there. Because currently our schema is not created in our MongoDB. Nothing is there currently. Okay, so now we imported the post which we needed, and here now we need to write a route to save a post. So router dot post method, this time we are going to use the post method. Okay, and if it's coming through an empty route, if anything is coming through a home route in a post request, you need to process it, send a request and the response. Okay, you need to process and send the request. Through here we need to let's say currently I'm just going send a response as response.send save a post. So we'll make sure whether it's working fine or not first. So let me save it, and I'm going to create a new request for us, and that request is going to be save post. And let me copy the name from this link from here, and I'll close that one, we don't need it. I'll give it over here, and this is going to be the post. Okay, I'll keep it in the right side. So this is going to be post. I don't need this specific, I delete it. Change this where I'm working, here we don't need this, delete it, and change this to post. Now if I hit send, you need to see this message as save post. So our route is working fine now.